All right, legends, today I've got something absolutely epic. This is something I've been wanting for several years now, since I've been in the e-skate community and many trips to e-skate con and so forth. And I cannot tell you how mental and crazy this sucker is.
Guys, welcome back to another episode of Great Day.
All right, so cut a long story short, the box was epic to undo and get off, and I had to pull this rope right through the top of this frame, this timber frame, and around the truck a few times and undo the knot. So got rid of all that. Here it is. It's all still taped up. So I'm going to find my trusty knife again. I'm going to cut through the plastic and then start undoing some of this so you can see what's going on. So bear with me. There's still a lot going on here. All right, so straight away, we can see these massive Stooge wheels, race wheels. It's so good to see. I'm just chucking the rubbish on the ground. So there they are there. I'll grab my other camera. I'll quickly do a flyover so I can capture this as well. I'll do a bit of this action. Look at that. Baggy here. There is a Stooge Raceboard t-shirt, which I'll put over there, and my receipt, which I need. There is so much packaging in here. Mo has tried to ensure that there is not coming apart for anybody, which I got really respect because, you know, without having bespoke packaging, something like this could really get damaged, and Mo has taken his time to make sure that no matter how this travels, it's going to be really secure and well done. So look at that. These things, it's hard to believe how massive they are. So there's that beautiful sprocket there. Throw that. Going to plonk these somewhere momentarily. All right, so I've got to keep going because I'm not going to get to the end of it if I don't. Those beautiful wheels. All right, that's that part. The remote. So as you all know, Mo runs a pretty solid remote package. So there's some gear here. There's a programming package there, a user manual. This is the easy run. So there's no mucking around. Mo, it does everything at the highest level. It's the highest quality. It is the most extreme race board on the market, so he's not mucking around. As you can see, there's some extra bushings there. There's a battery holder there, cable there, and the Stooge remote that he's using is in there as well, the Radio Master. And it's a big unit, and in all honesty, a lot of people say they don't like this. I'm feeling that it probably won't be too bad once you get used to it, but I do have small hands, so we'll see how that goes. It is a bit weighty, but again, I'll learn how to use it before I make any judgments and comments. But I do have little tiny hands, so we'll see. Now this board is built in Mo's garage, so he's done this all by hand. It's all handmade. I'll plonk that over there now. Just move that out of the way. More packaging, and I've got my first glimpse. I will highlight this on here. Look at that. So there it is. It's the first glimpse. So I'll show that on screen. So you'll be getting all these bits and pieces on the way through. Now I'm going to pull this off. Or shall I might see if I can undo that first. Can I undo that first? All right, so I'm gonna lay that down there now. I'll put that nut back on there just so the nuts are on. Oh, We're getting close. All right, so I'll bring this back in the middle of the table a bit. For the big reveal, here we go. I can see it. You probably can't. And there is my, oh, Mo's wrapped up the wrap so she won't come off easily. So there is number 11 Stooge V6 Raceboard. It has been made for me by Mo. I feel very privileged because the number 11 that Mo has done for me is his family number. And I'm very privileged. Number 11 is also my number. It's got my name across the front of it. And this is an absolute work of art. So you get to choose, when you go through the whole specifications with Mo, you get to choose colouring, options of colours. As you can see, I've asked for the blacked out rims. So he's actually done the full blacked out rims. You can see those. I don't know if you can see those in the light. Full blacked out rims in there. I asked for a blue frame. Now, this is nearly, I think this is nearly a Ford blue, one of the old traditional Ford blues, and he's done that blue colour for the motor mounts and the chassis underneath. So you can see the chassis rally is all blue. And then the deck is all blacked out as well. And then I've gone for the battery enclosure, I've gone the full blue as well. And you'll see nicely back here, and I'll bring you around, you'll see the Stooge Raceboards written on the back there as well. So this thing is an absolute nutter work of art. It is, I'm trying to be very gentle with it, it is, without a shadow of a doubt, the nicest bit of kit I've ever owned. You know that I like premium electric skateboards. You know that also that I'm not a racer. And this is going to take me a bit of time to get used to. So bear with me, watch the journey, enjoy. There's going to be fails and trials and tribulations with me for sure, because I am not a racer, but I have always aspired to be, or to be involved in it. And this is my opportunity to give it a red hot crack. As you all know, I'm getting older, and this is my one red hot go to give it a go. So watch the videos. I'm gonna obviously do another video putting this together. It's easy, just put the wheels on, get the gearing, grease the gears, and then work on the batteries. So the batteries, I'm probably gonna run lipos for a while until I get used to it and dialed in, and then I'll maybe look at doing a battery pack later. It all depends if I travel with this and what that looks like. So this is my V6. It is a full Stooge Raceboard from California, from Mo himself. As you know, I've got my other board up there that I'll keep continuously playing with and build out and have some fun with. But this is going to get me on the track to start playing with and all the rest of it. Now, in here also somewhere, I believe there is a mount, a binding. It may be already in here. I may grab a screwdriver and just have a quick look. Hang on while I see if I can prepare one from earlier. I may be able to, or maybe not. No, bear with me 1 second. All right, so these I believe are a one turn. Yep, one pop, bang, done. Done, look at that. Nice and simple. All right, and I think this is a straight pull-up situation. Yep, there we go. So binding, front binding is in there, as well as some bolts. So Mo has put this all together nicely. There's the binding clip there. I will put this down, so as you can see, the V6 logo, the number 11, and Taylor written across the front. How unique is that? It's all for me. It's all built for me in my colorways. As you know with the eSkate Oz situation, I'll hook up the batteries and so forth there. I'll configure how I'm going to make it look and set it up for myself, but that is how that will go. And that's it. 3 links in the back, 3 links in the front. I'll go through and I'll put bushing numbers and stuff in here when I start putting it together, so you'll know a bit more about it. But this is how a Stooge Raceboard is delivered across the world from America to Australia. And Craig Taylor, welcome to the Stooge Raceboard family. I'm not in the team. I'm not even near it. I really want to try this out and see how I sit and get some experience and enjoy the next part of my journey, which is having a crack with the racing setup and continue my eSkate journey with you all and enjoy. That's it for now. Remember, stay upright, keep smiling. Craig Taylor out. You!